Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias DRTSPR. Namaste, Adab. Hello. I've taken up this show a bit late. We journalists, we paid 12 crores 33 lakhs to the government exchequer in Telangana for our lands, that too such a remote place called Nizampet, Pet Bashirabad in 2012. While we deposited 2 lakhs per head in 2008 itself when we formed Jawaharlal Nehru Journalist Housing Society. But after the AP High Court struck down, again there was a special provision GO as mentioned by AP High Court. The same thing was upheld by Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court judges have affinity towards their own ideas. I'm trying to tell you how the land which we bought has becomes public, government land. Now, after striking down, now the government wants to, because the entire area is developed now. Before it was out of JHMC, Greater Hyderabad Municipal jurisdiction. Now it is developed. Now government has got those eyes. I don't blame them, but the same CM last year, through his affidavit only, through his memo only, he could blare out all the facts. While we are fighting, why I'm trying to mention this case is the high courts or Supreme Courts become blindfolded to deadly corruption, vital evidences being there, still they don't act. That is why, as a journalist, I am challenging Mumbai High Court. Take this as a public interest litigation. As Supreme Court of India on August 5th, 2020 has taken my vote chori complaint, which Rahul Gandhi and other parties are bringing out. In 2020 itself, Supreme Court, my continuous complaints even till today exist. The complaints are there with Election Commission, with all legal evidences. Nothing against individuals or parties or organizations. I highlight the issue as per rule of law, Constitution, Invoking Evidential Act. My number is 9440465339. Now, with such glaring evidences, will Mumbai High Court take this show as it is, as public interest litigation, and act? If it doesn't act, then Supreme Court, you are castigating everyone, journalists like us. Now you should come out clean. Whether this Supreme Court, you have seen Mumbai High Court elevation of a BJP advocate, and how those sympathizers again from Gujarati, sympathizers from Haryana have been elevated. One judge also wrote dissent in collegium. So this collegium and political consequences, that is why Amit Shah and Modi first took control of Election Commission of India after I started complaining. Many like me across India. The appointments, now Prime Minister, Cabinet Minister is on Amit Shah, leader of opposition is a puppet. Before it used to be CGI, even that would have been puppet. That is why we were demanding someone from the civil society. So to keep all these corrupt activities, they want to win election after election. How chori is happening, we have been showing you. People will come out, don't worry. Now I am questioning the Mumbai High Court as well as Supreme Court of India. If it doesn't, this should be taken as Suo Moto, and I'm straight away questioning all those Hindutva Vadis and RSS. How do you allow BJP to become so corrupt? This Gujarati model of development and corruption. So much of money only for Adanis and Ambanis. With that money, they will buy every political party, break every political party at the cost of the democracy, people participatory constitution. I'm not saying this. Ajit Pawar Dada, who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, you broke NCP, and his son, Parth Pawar, again is involved in a land scam in Pune, where through his company LLP, he went for registration of a land with all liberties, wherein he was granted leeway, so that he paid only minimum registration charges, lakhs, when it was crores of rupees. So same, why I'm talking about this is, the same Ajit Pawar, Fadnavis said, pissing with Gotala, Sinchai Gotala, Cooperative Bank Gotala on his wife. As soon as they broke NCP and Ajit Pawar comes this side, you have seen how ED gives him a clean sheet, as they have done in DMK also, Kanimoli and Raja. Silently, this corruption money, destroying political ethics, political characters across India, leading to, whether you vote or not, we have our vote chori mechanism, which was evolved in Hyderabad Old City by AIMIM, masterminded by Bharatiya Rashtra Samiti, took over by BJP. Because from this house itself, Bajrang Dal, Yaman Singh, and we petitioned the then Rajnath Singh that Aadhaar card should be attached to voter ID so that there is not any duplication. You have all those different identities going with UID, Aadhaar. When about Rajnath Singh was about to take a decision, he was shifted from the Union Home Ministry, and then you brought Amit Shah, and then on what is happening across India, how they are winning elections. It is up to you. And I am a complainant. I am ready to host anyone. Come, we will discuss whether vote chori or this Maharashtra chori. His son, how can you allow him to go scot-free, my dear committee? So Mumbai High Court should take it suo moto. And why Ajit Pawar was also let off only to break Shiv Sena, NCP, so that BJP can stitch its own alliance. I have shown you how 18% BJP getting so many seats. All those vote chori seats will once again, they will be polled only for that party to win, as they have done in Bihar. Let me show you all the evidences. एक बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार का आरोप है. Till proved no one is guilty. We are very clear. See, Mute committee gives clean chit to Parth Pawar in the 1800 crore land scam. Ajit Pawar has already got a clean chit for his 70,000 crore irrigation scam by PM Modi. This is PM Modi's zero tolerance against corruption. Kahan hai Modi ki corruption? Bhrashtachar. I will show you what Modi and Fadnavis said, Amit Shah said about Ajit Pawar and how they compromised once he got into BJP fold to win such type of chori elections again. I am not saying it is there on the public domain. They are also coming out, those figures also. Once he comes here, he is given a clean chit. Now, same thing is happening with his own son. I'll show you what is this case is all about. See, Amedia Enterprises LLP, right? Letter for intent for information technology unit. So he is submitting these things, certified true copy of the resolution passed. And who is signing? See, Parth Pawar, designated partner, and then Digvijay Patil, designated partner. Now the case is only on Digvijay Singh and sub-registrar and others. But Parth Pawar name is removed. See, he also signs here in this also, letter of intent also. The Parth Pawar's name, everything is mentioned. Now I'll take you to what this case is all about so that you can understand.
That's coming in from the state of Maharashtra now. Ajit Pawar's son has not been named in the Pune land investigation that is taking place. Pune Land Scam Probe report indicts 3 officials. Parth's name, Parth, who's the son of Ajit Pawar, his name has not been mentioned in any of the official documents. The sub-registrar and 2 others, all 3 people have been held responsible. Parth is accused of 300 crore land deal in Pune. No mention of Ajit Pawar's son in the Pune land deal. Pune land deal investigation. The investigation is over. Report has been submitted. The sub-registrar as well as 2 others have now been indicted in this report. The panel actually does not name Parth Pawar. His name is not there in any of the documents. This is the official statement which is coming in at the moment. 3 people so far have been indicted. The suspended sub-registrar Ravindra Taru, Digvijay Patil and Sheetal Jivani.
Digvijay Patil and Sheetal, you have seen, they are the members of the same LLP company, which Sharad Pawar's son, Parth Pawar, is also a designated partner. He has signed that affidavit. I have shown you that document before the registration. But Sheetal, who signs a check, and Digvijay Patil, another partner, and sub-registrar, they have all been booked, but not Pawar's son. The same drama when Ajit Pawar, 70,000 crore scam, he and his wife involved. Its own PM's words, Prime Minister Modi's words. What will the followers of Prime Minister Modi have to say? Is it the time for him to retire at 75?
All of them are being held responsible. This is the 300 crore Mundava land deal. The panel says the government land has been sold without...
Here you see Sheetal. For the same firm, she is signing the check and she is booked. And other one I have shown you, Digvijay Patil is designated partner. He is booked along with sub-registrar, but not Parth Pawar, though he signs it. See the committee. These committees should be crucified. These fellows should be punished as per law, all that committee. This will happen if Maharashtra High Court comes out very clearly and very clearly. We are not here to judge anyone. I am talking about the evidences which we have. If someone has got anything against these evidences, my number is 9440465339. You are most welcome. I'll connect you from wherever you are, provided the shows should run as per rule of law, Constitution, Invoking Evidential Act. आधार के साथ होना चाहिए, कानून के साथ होना चाहिए, संविधान के साथ होना चाहिए. हमारी विष प्रयोग किसी व्यक्तिगत दौर पर या पार्टी संगठन के दौर पर है ही नहीं. ये टीआरटीएसपीआर चैनल्स का agenda hai.
The proper documentation has been sold illegally. The stamp duty waiver has been granted and it has been granted wrongfully. The firm linked to Parth Pawar has been given 7 days to reply. Now, there is a stamp duty of almost 42 crores. Now, that is a demand that has been raised. And this is something that Parth Pawar's company will now have to pay. They have been given 7 days to reply to the 42 crore stamp duty demand notice that has been given to his firm. But so far, in the investigation that has taken place, 3 people have been indicted in this, but the official documents, they do not have the name of Ajit Pawar's son, Ajit Pawar, with 2 others. Stamp duty, that is something, a notice for which has been given out to Parth Pawar and the company, but his name is not mentioned in any of the official documents.
Exactly. Joint Inspector General of Registration has submitted its report to the government over this 300 crore land deal in Pune took place 2 years, just 1 year ago. But interesting thing is there are 2 findings of this whole report. First is there were malpractices involved while registering the document to the government, and also stamp duty was not paid. And second is, though the Media company is guilty in this whole transaction, but still there is no name mention of the Parth Pawar in the whole controversy. So now it is very interesting that on the other hand, with the company is guilty, but on the second hand, just name of Parth Pawar associate, Digvijay Patil is mentioned in this whole controversy, but Parth Pawar is not mentioned in this whole report. So now. Even local police are investigating further whether they can place Parth Pawar in this whole controversy.
When his father is the financing and planning minister, deputy chief minister, क्या उप मुख्यमंत्री है, वो आर्थिक शाखा मंत्री है, और सब रजिस्ट्रार ऑफिस में एक लैंड हम कोई भी हम रजिस्ट्रेशन करना चाहते हैं, हम जब खरीदते हैं तो वहां स्टैंप ड्यूटी लगता है. वो स्टैंप ड्यूटी को उनको बिना स्टैंप ड्यूटी का और बहुत कम में रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा, ये है उनके ऊपर आरोप. और ये भी देखिए, केवल दिग्विजय सिंह का मैं आपको बताया ये डॉक्यूमेंट आप देख लीजिए, स्क्रीन पे है. ये है अमेडा एंटरप्राइजेस एलएलपी का, जहां देखिए अमेडा एंटरप्राइजेस एलएलपी का पार्थ पवार डेजिग्नेटेड पार्टनर इन्होंने साइन किया है, और दिग्विजय पाटिल डेजिग्नेटेड पर इन्होंने भी साइन किया, और शीतल चेक पे शीतल और दिग्विजय पाटिल के ऊपर केस होता है, लेकिन पार्थ पवार जो अजित पवार के बेटे हैं उनके ऊपर केस नहीं होता. ये कैसी इंसाफी है, आप देखिए. दिस इज व्हाट आई वाज ट्राइंग टू से. द सेलेक्टिव application of law is the real story here. When you are the deputy CM son, documentation trail does not matter. Signatures, approvals, stamp duty waivers worth crores all become irrelevant. This systemic rot will continue as long as we tolerate it. Real change begins when voters reject this culture of impunity and hold corrupt leaders accountable at the polls. Our vote is our voice against this mockery of justice. लेकिन हमारे वोट किस तरह चोरी हो जा रहा है. I am just wondering, why is no one knocking on the High Court's door with actual legal evidence, or press conferences the new pills now? No, this show is going to be the pill, my dear Deepak Sharma. I have demanded the Mumbai High Court to take it suo moto. If it is not taking, Supreme Court has to take. Otherwise, the collegium and political consequences together, people will understand. अगर ये suo moto नहीं लेता मद्रास मुंबई हाई कोर्ट, तो लोग समझ में आ जाएगा ये क्या है. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन यहां पर यह भी रेस किया गया, शुड हैव बीन हिज सोर्स ऑफ इनकम 300 करोड़, शुड हैव बीन हिज सोर्स ऑफ इनकम. ये 300 करोड़ का इनको कहां से आया पार्थ पवार को, इतना पैसा क्या है, और उनके इनकम टैक्स फाइलिंग क्या है, सब. इट्स हाई टाइम टू ग्रैब देयर कॉलर्स एंड पुल देम ऑन स्ट्रीट्स. rigorous and completely anonymous third party audit raid should be done on all these politicians and their families, including dotted line relatives. 300 करोड़ का इनका कहाँ है इनकम टैक्स, ये सब कुछ बाहर करना चाहिए। ये सब हम जो है पब्लिक डोमेन में है। यहाँ पर फिर आता हूं मैं, यहाँ से यहाँ जाकर, और Pune land deal activist whistleblower questions clean chit to Parth Pawar. When the paper trail begins and ends with Parth Pawar giving him a clean chit is either cowardice or complicity, an activist said. A day after Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's son Parth Pawar virtually got a clean sheet vis-a-vis the Mundwa land scam of Pune, whistleblowers and activists questioned it and described it as an insult to Maharashtra, even as opposition Mahavikas Aghadi mounted a fresh attack on the BJP-led Mahayuti government. So I'm trying to show you, pull in all the evidences, because we are here to give all the evidences. Now he will come here. I've shown you. This is the document. Parth Pawar signs, Digvijay Patil signs. Now only Digvijay Patil is booked in this case. Why not Parth Pawar when he is the designated partner as per these documents which have been submitted for waiver of registration charges in a duplicity way? Now you see what he has said.
घोटाला ढूंढना मुश्किल
सब घोटाला ढूंढने में मुश्किल, इतने घोटाले हुए बीजेपी के साथ। क्यों दिखा रहा हूं? क्योंकि ईडी और
बार बार झूठ बोलो, जो भी बोल सकते हैं सब झूठ बोलो, जहां भी बोल सकते हैं झूठ बोलो,
बार बार झूठ बोलो, जहां भी बोल सकते हैं झूठ बोलो। दिस इज द वन। अब देखिए मोदी जी किस तरह अजित पवार को बात किया है, बाद में उन्हीं को आमंत्रित किया और उनको डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाया गया और फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर भी। क्या मोदी की जवाब और अमित शाह की जवाब, बीजेपी की जवाब।
अगर मैं एनसीपी की बात करूं तो एनसीपी पर भी करीब करीब 70,000 करोड़ रुपए के घोटालों का आरोप है। महाराष्ट्र स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव बैंक घोटाला, महाराष्ट्र सिंचाई घोटाला, अवैध खनन घोटाला, इनकी लिस्ट भी बहुत लंबी है। इन पार्टियों के घोटालों का मीटर कभी डाउन ही नहीं होता। अगर मैं
Because I want court to take cognizance of Mr. Modi's voice. How, when he stated he is a Prime Minister of India, even during the elections, how can he utter such words? Otherwise, defamation should have been filed by Ajit Pawar. Nothing happened. Both got together and ED gives him a clean sheet. Don't think Maharashtra, Mumbai High Court and Supreme Court should investigate on this? How is that these courts keep silent and they want to target journalists when they buying land, investing their fortune?
एनसीपी की बात करूं तो एनसीपी पर भी करीब करीब 70,000 करोड़ रुपए के घोटालों का आरोप है। महाराष्ट्र स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव बैंक घोटाला, महाराष्ट्र सिंचाई घोटाला, अवैध खनन घोटाला, इनकी लिस्ट भी बहुत लंबी है। इन पार्टियों के घोटालों का मीटर कभी डाउन ही नहीं होता।
हाँ, कभी डाउन ही नहीं होता मोदी जी। इसीलिए अजित पवार के बेटे भी, आज पार्थ पवार भी इस घोटाले में शामिल हुए क्या? अब आफ्टर ऑल दिस, लिसनिंग टू ऑल दिस, व्हाट प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेड एंड how he got Ajit Pawar's NCP to stitch an alliance with BJP, how he has been made Deputy Chief Minister. Now this question is to all citizens, including Mumbaikars and Maharashtra. Will this government act on Parth Pawar? They have already removed his name. They got Digvijay Singh, his partner, and Sheetal, who signed the check, but not Parth Pawar, along with sub-registrar. Now, this is the one which I am trying to give you about Ajit Pawar and the vital evidences. When they could not act on this, now do you think they will act on Parth Pawar? That is why we are demanding Mumbai High Court to take it suo moto. Otherwise, people will start questioning you.
जसं गुन्हेगारांचे संघटित टोळे आहेत तसं भ्रष्टाचाराचे सुद्धा संघटित टोळे आहेत. पत्रकारिता भ्रष्टाचार हा अशाच प्रकारच्या संघटित टोळीत केला होता. या भ्रष्टाचारामध्ये त्यावेळी सत्तेवर असलेले सत्ताधारी, केंद्रात असलेले सत्ताधारी, विरोधात असलेले विरोधात भाडाचे अधिकारी, अनेक पत्रकार आणि अनेक दलाल या संपूर्ण घोटाळ्यामध्ये सामील होते. परंतु या सर्व लोकांची क्षमता नव्हती की ते 1034 कोटीचा घोटाळा करतील. ही ताकद होती या संपूर्ण प्रकरणाच्या सूत्रधारामध्ये म्हणजे शरद पवारांमध्ये. शरद पवार हे पत्रकारितेच्या संपूर्ण खेळाचे रिकमास्टर होते आणि त्यांनीच हा सगळा गेम घडून आणला आणि या गेमचे लाभार्थी बनले संजय राऊत आणि प्रवीण राऊत. मित्रांनो, बदमाशीच्या पोळ्याबद्दल आपण ऐकलं असेल. या पोळ्यामध्ये एक राणी माशी असते. ती राणी माशी फक्त प्रजननाचे काम करत असते आणि बाकीच्या माशा हमाली करत असतात. म्हणजे या माशा उडीन बाहेर जातात, त्या फुलांवर बसतात, फुलांमधून मध एकत्रित करतात आणि तो मध या पोळ्यामध्ये जमा करण्याचे काम करत असतात. राणी माशी मात्र फक्त या मधमाशांना जन्म देण्याचे काम करत असते. कृषी मंत्री असताना म्हाडाच्या अधिकाऱ्यांची अशा प्रकारे बैठक घेणं हे चुकीचं आहे, हे पवारांना फक्त ठाऊक होतं. म्हणून यशवंतराव चव्हाण सेंटरमध्ये पवारांनी जी बैठक घेतली त्या बैठकीमध्ये या बैठकीचे मिनिट्स काढून का अशा सूचना शरद पवार
Trying to give you just these are all there in the public domain. These are the vital evidences. When they could not act against these vital against Ajit Pawar, do you think they will act now against his son? And what this corruption is this what for BJP has been voted? And is this what and how much Hindus are gaining out of this corruption? I am talking when they are donating, when they donate something to Lord Venkateshwara, when they are funding Lord Venkateshwara Ambani. What is that common Hindu is going to get? Is it reducing the rates on your data from monthly? Did he improve from 28 days to 31 days? Did Ambani reduce your monthly bills 250 or from 250 to 200? I'm giving an example. That should be the gain we should have when they are donating to our gods. You are trying to take, and then how this through this corruption, this type of corruption.
Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, an NCP Lok Sabha candidate from Baramati, has now got a clean chit from the Economic Offences Wing in the 25,000 rupee crore Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank scam case, though ED has contested the police probe. But the EOW has said Sunetra had resigned from Jay Agrotech as a director 2 years before it loaned money to the Ajit Pawar-linked Jalandeshwar Sugar Mills Private Limited, which the Enforcement Directorate has accused.
See, his wife resigns from a firm which is again giving loan to another Ajit Pawar's firm. See the drama.
Of money laundering. Before Sunetra Pawar, her sister-in-law and sitting member of Parliament Supriya Sule had filed her nomination to make it clear that it would be a Pawar versus Pawar battle as far as the Baramati constituency is concerned. Baramati will be going to polls on the 7th of May. But the breaking news we're tracking at the moment, Sunetra Pawar has now got a clean chit from the Economic Offences Wing in the 25,000 crore rupee Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank scam. My colleague Radhika joining us with the latest details. Radhika, what details can you share with us currently?
That's right. Sunetra Pawar, wife of Deputy CM Ajit Pawar and NCP Lok Sabha candidate from Baramati, has got a clean chit from EOW. This is in connection to 25,000 crore rupee Maharashtra.
How she got a clean sheet? Modi and Amit Shah have to answer. BJP has to answer now. Now see what he has said before he broke away.
You only managed to win one seat. तो आपको वीक लिंक, कमजोर कड़ी देखा जा रहा है.
ठीक है, पिछले दफा 5 साल पहले कांग्रेस की भी एक ही सीट आई थी पार्लियामेंट में 48 में से. वो जैन साहब भूल गए.
बट isn't the bigger factor, अजीत दादा, खासकर आपके साथ, that there is a feeling कि आइडियोलॉजी का सवाल उठता है कि कभी आप इधर हैं, कभी उधर हैं.
मैं 99 से एनसीपी में हूँ, आज भी मैं एनसीपी
नहीं. सपोर्ट टू बीजेपी की.
और सपोर्ट तो हमारे लीडर, हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता जैसे बोलते हैं वैसा हम करते हैं.
पर शरद पवार जी तो नहीं बोले.
आपको मालूम नहीं है, मुझे अभी वो इसको 5 साल हुए हैं, सबको मालूम है कहाँ मीटिंग हुई.
शरद पवार जी के नॉलेज में
सबके साथ हुआ था. आपको जैन साहब को वापस बताता हूँ, अमित शाह थे, गौतम अडानी थे, प्रफुल्ल पटेल थे, देवेंद्र फडणवीस थे, अजित पवार थे, पवार साहब थे, सब थे.
See, this is what I said. Why Adani is there, Gautam Adani, when a party is being broken or being attached to BJP, along with Fadnavis? Don't you think Amit Shah, all these are responsible for breaking up political parties? And Gautam Adani's money. That is why BJP wants to give all public sector units loot resources in favor of Gautam Adani. Not me saying. There are scores of videos which I am going to show you.
आप लोग क्रॉसओवर कर गए, शरद पवार को क्या हेजिटेशन हुई, वो क्यों नहीं गए?
पवार साहब एक ऐसे लीडर है कि उनके मन में क्या है ये दुनिया का एक भी आदमी बता नहीं सकता.
आप भी नहीं?
दुनिया का एक भी आदमी बता नहीं सकता. हमारी आंखें भी नहीं बता सकती, हमारी सुप्रिया भी नहीं बता सकती.
ओके, बट टेल मी दिस अजीत दादा, आपने कहा कि आप बीजेपी के साथ गए बिकॉज काम नहीं हो रहा था, बट आइडियोलॉजी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखा जाए, उनका हिंदुत्व आइडियोलॉजी है, दैट इज नॉट द आइडियोलॉजी ऑफ एनसीपी.
यही सब ये आप महाराष्ट्र में आइडियोलॉजी ये वो मत पूछो.
ओके,
महाराष्ट्र का पूरा पॉलिटिक्स सब बदल गया है. महाराष्ट्र का पॉलिटिक्स अभी सबको पावर चाहिए, सबने आइडियोलॉजी साइड पे रखी है और पावर लेके आगे सरकार बनाना चाहते हैं, चलाना चाहते हैं.
हाउ डू यू स्टिल?
अब हिंदुत्व बीजेपी RSS now you have to come out clear, including Modi, Amit Shah. He is clearly stating there is no ideology. कहाँ है हिंदुत्व है आइडियोलॉजी? इसीलिए महाराष्ट्र से लेके कहीं भी हिंदू को कुछ लाभ ही नहीं है. ये तो खुला कर दिया. अब उप मुख्यमंत्री है, क्लियरली बोल रहा कोई आइडियोलॉजी नहीं है, सब बाजू रख दिए केवल अधिकार के लिए. नो मोदी, अमित शाह, बीजेपी, RSS, यू हैव टू कम आउट क्लीन. कितने दिन उल्लू बनाते हिंदूस को इनके नाम पे वोट लेके. आज सुधर जाइए, क्योंकि वरना अजित पवार को बेटे के नाम पे आज कितना ही घोटाला हुआ, उनको रिजाइन करने के लिए बोलिए, तभी आप एक आइडियोलॉजी पार्टी होगी RSS भी. अदरवाइज केवल अधिकार के लिए भ्रष्टाचार पार्टी हो, कुछ भी हो, उसको पकड़ना, इधर ला लेना, फिर उस क्या कितना पैसा चेंज हो रहा. और अदानी जैसे लोगों को क्यों अदानी है वहां जब ये पार्टी ब्रेक हुआ था, इसीलिए. क्या
फील अबाउट पवार साहब एज ए लीडर एंड एज
वो बताते थे ऐसा हमारे
at News Laundry and News Minute to bring these sorts of stories to you from camera people, producers.
Because I am here
people
to
in
give you
design.
all evidences. From where he got the evidences, I am trying to show you this. Now you see this gentleman, what he said.
एनसीपीशी राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेसची युती होणं शक्यच नाही. नाही नाही नाही. आपत धर्म नाही, शाश्वत धर्म नाही, कुठलाही धर्म नाही. एक वेळ रिकामे राहू, एक वेळ सत्तेशिवाय राहू. एक वेळ मला कोणीतरी विचारलं तुमचा विवाह होणार आहे का, मी म्हटलं अविवाहित राहणं पसंत करेन, पण राष्ट्रवादी सोबत जाणार नाही नाही नाही.
A few moments later.
I hope everyone will understand. He said there is going to be no alliance, whether directly, indirectly, official or unofficial marriage with NCP. But after what happens a few moments later, this is what Fadnavis BJP is all about. And Ajit Pawar clearly stated there is no ideology. Just for the sake of power. And he was corrupt. All those deals got clean chit by Modi and Amit Shah. How? Is this the way we should run the country? Is this what Hindutva is all about?
एनसीपीशी राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेसची युती होणं शक्यच नाही. नाही नाही नाही. आपत धर्म नाही, शाश्वत धर्म नाही, कुठलाही धर्म नाही. एक वेळ रिकामे राहू, एक वेळ सत्तेशिवाय राहू. एक वेळ मला कोणीतरी विचारलं तुमचा विवाह होणार आहे का, मी म्हटलं अविवाहित राहणं पसंत करेन, पण राष्ट्रवादी.
He says I will be like, party will be like without marriage, avivahita, but they will not have any truck with NCP.
सोबत जाणार नाही नाही नाही.
A few moments later.
एनसीपीशी
And this is what Fadnavis and BJP, Maharashtra BJP is all about. Now you listen. This is an interesting one. Before I pay Ajit Dadas, before I end.
घोटाळ्यामध्ये अजितदादांची अवस्था आम्ही काय करणार? आमचे नाथाभाऊ खडसेंच्या भाषेत सांगायचं झालं तर आमचं सरकार आल्यानंतर अजितदादा चक्की पिसिंग 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 अँड पिसिंग घोटाळ्यामध्ये अजितदादांची अवस्था आम्ही काय करणार? आमचे नाथाभाऊ खडसेंच्या भाषेत सांगायचं झालं तर आमचं सरकार आल्यानंतर अजितदादा चक्की पिसिंग 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 अँड पिसिंग.
He says when Maharashtra BJP comes to power, Ajit Dada will be, because of that scam, Sinchai scam and all, he will be chakki pissing in the jail. But now what happened, I've shown you. Now you see, that is why Ajit Dada is so confident, see, about Fadnavis. He is talking about his son's scam.
की संपूर्ण गोष्ट कायद्याच्या नियमाला धरूनच त्या ठिकाणी केली पाहिजे. आता या व्यवहारामध्ये मी जी माहिती घेतली त्याच्यामध्ये चर्चा मोठ्या प्रमाणात सुरू झाल्यावर आपल्या राज्याचे मुख्यमंत्री नागपूरला होते. त्यावेळेस मी त्यांच्याशी फोनवर संपर्क साधला आणि मी त्यांना सांगितलं जरी माझ्या घरातल्या जवळच्यांशी संबंधित असणारा हा विषय असला तरी तुम्ही राज्याचे प्रमुख आहात, तुम्हाला जे काही नियमाप्रमाणे करावं लागेल त्याची चौकशी करावी लागेल, काय तुमच्या मनामध्ये समिती नेमायची असेल, जे काही करायचं असेल, कारण आपण एवढ्या मोठ्या राज्याचं नेतृत्व करतात ते करा. मला माझा त्या गोष्टीला पाठिंबाच राहील. कारण शेवटी वस्तुस्थिती आरोप करणं सोपं असतं, परंतु त्या आरोपातली वस्तुस्थिती काय आहे हे जनतेला कळणं देखील तितकंच महत्वाचं असतं. याबद्दलची माहिती घेतल्यानंतर तुमच्या लक्षात येईल की ह्या व्यवहारामध्ये 1 रुपया पण दिला गेला नाही. तरी मोठे मोठे आकडे सांगितले, मोठ्या मोठ्या गोष्टी सांगितल्या गेल्या आणि विरोधकांनी पण आम्हाला वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीनं टार्गेट करण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. साहजिकच आहे, विरोधक त्याचा बदनाम म्हणजे आम्हाला टार्गेट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार तो त्यांचा अधिकार आहे, त्या खोलात मला जायचं नाही. परंतु मला आज
Now he says he is being targeted, but 7 days notice has been given to your son's firm, Mr. Ajit Pawar, to pay some amount. That means some hera-fairy has taken place. Is it not true? And again, I'm showing you how.
मुझे अभी वो इसको 5 साल हुए हैं, सबको मालूम है कहाँ मीटिंग हुई.
शरद पवार जी के नॉलेज में
सबके साथ हुआ था. आपको जैन साहब को वापिस बताता हूँ, अमित शाह थे, गौतम अडानी थे, प्रफुल्ल पटेल थे, देवेंद्र फडणवीस थे, अजित पवार थे, पवार साहब थे, सब थे.
आप लोग क्रॉसओवर कर गए.
So they were all there to break this party and the deal was done. That's what he was trying to say. And again he says, this chief minister will take action.
अजितदादांची अवस्था आम्ही काय करणार? आमचे नाथाभाऊ खडसेंच्या भाषेत सांगायचं झालं तर आमचं सरकार आल्यानंतर अजितदादा चक्की पिसिंग 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 अँड पिसिंग घोटाळ्यामध्ये अजितदादा.
Why I am demanding Maharashtra Mumbai High Court is because of these reasons. See what they have done, what he said and what happened.
एनसीपीशी राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेसची युती होणं शक्यच नाही. नाही नाही नाही. आपत धर्म नाही, शाश्वत धर्म नाही, कुठलाही धर्म नाही. एक वेळ रिकामे राहू, एक वेळ सत्तेशिवाय राहू, एक वेळ मला कोणीतरी विचारलं तुमचा विवाह होणार आहे का? मी म्हटलं अविवाहित राहणं पसंत करेन, पण राष्ट्रवादी सोबत जाणार नाही नाही नाही.
A few moments later.
So because when both are together, can you expect justice, my dear Mumbai High Court? Now you have to come out clean. Register this. Here is the biggest evidence. His son, Mute committee gives clean chit to Parth Pawar in the 1800 crore land scam. And this is the biggest evidence. See, Parth Pawar designated partner, Amadia Enterprises LLP, Digvijay Patil, along with the Sheetal, I've shown you, who has signed the check along with the sub-registrar. They have been booked in the case. They left out Parth Pawar as they have done with Ajit Pawar. The same Fadnavis, the same Amit Shah, the same Modi government. Now Mumbai High Court should take it, Suo Moto, as a public interest litigation. If Mumbai High Court is not coming forward, this is the biggest scam. Because once you open this, how Ajit Pawar, his wife got clean chits after Modi himself announced they have been caught in 70,000 crore scams. Even I wanted to play Amit Shah's video and other leaders. There is no time. And the same Chief Minister, no Fadnavis, who also leveled allegations against Ajit Pawar, silently he surrenders. He becomes Chief Minister. Ajit Pawar becomes Deputy Chief Minister, Planning and Finance Minister now. And his own son, Parth Pawar. How is that? In spite of this glaring evidence, his partner Digvijay Patil is indicted, but not Parth Pawar. That is why we are demanding a High Court taking its Suo Moto, and it should not give much time. All the evidences are there in the public domain. How they have utilized their power, their position to bribe the sub-register offices, wherein they got the land registered so cheaply. They brought down the land. And also income tax, ED has got a major role. What is the source of income of Mr. Parth Pawar or Digvijay Patil and this Amadia Enterprises LLP? From where are they getting so much of money, 300 crores or above, to buy or to make such deals? So this is a multifaceted investigation. That is why Maharashtra, Mumbai High Court should take it Suo Moto. Only then the truth will come out. Otherwise, you have seen how Fadnavis, how Modi, and how Amit Shah, after making tallest charges of corruption against Ajit Pawar and his wife, have succumbed through the mediation of Gautam Adani, Praful Patel, to break the party and join with because of this corruption. This corruption, ये भ्रष्टाचार जो है लोकतंत्र को खत्म करेगा. महाराष्ट्र की पर्व की बात है. महाराष्ट्र को भी, मुंबई को भी खत्म करने वाली है. और अजित पवार जान जाइए, ये क्या ये गुजराती चाल है आपके बेटे की जो है उन्होंने बाहर किया है. जिस तरह शिवसेना ब्रेकअवे शिंदे जो मुख्यमंत्री थे उनको हटा के फडणवीस को मुख्यमंत्री बनाया गया, अजित पवार को उप मुख्यमंत्री. आज शिंदे की हालत क्या है देखिए. सो वही हालत अजित पवार की भी होनी है. अच्छा, ये पूरा गुजराती चाल है क्या? लेकिन भ्रष्टाचार की जो मामला है, ये भ्रष्टाचार पार्टियों को किस तरह आरएसएस और हिंदुत्ववादी इनको सपोर्ट मदद करती है, ये देखने वाली बात है. इतना सब कुछ होने के बाद क्या हम ऐसे भ्रष्टाचार पार्टी और ऐसे भ्रष्टाचार गतिविधियों को मदद करें, लोकतंत्र को खत्म करें? आप सोचिए. Do support DRTSPR channels, Citizens DRTSPR channel and Environment People DRTSPR channels. They are all in public interest only. Thank you. Swami Sharnamayappa. Jai Hind.